I've been playing Minecraft for over 7 years now, and I've never once beaten the game all by myself. I've always beaten it with friends or something, but never by myself. And so, after some things that happened in 2022, I sat down and started thinking about it. And I decided to play Minecraft. Like, actually play it. And I thought, hey, if I'm going to do this, I might as well as make it into a YouTube series. What have I got to lose, anyways? Besides my dignity, of course. And so I began, although it's been a while since I actually began the world. But I finally got some free time and I decided that now's the time to make videos. Granted, I'll probably be only able to make one, but hey, one is better than nothing. So, this video is going to be like a world tour. Don't worry, there isn't much for you to catch up on. I only spent 100 something days and I haven't even beaten the dragon yet. First up, we have my house. It's a bit basic, but I like it. It's got a grass roof, a balcony, a chimney, and 2 floors. Inside, I've got the basic stuff: chests, crafting table, furnaces, etc. I never really built a house in Minecraft. I always used to just appropriate villagers' houses, but this is the first time building something, and I'm kind of proud of it. This was inspired by Grian's Villager something from the 100 Days Hardcore series. And as you can see, I took a bit of inspiration and made some glass windows. I know, a lot of inspiration. And then I have the balcony and the grass roof. And if you look over here, you'll see the tree. This is actually a custom tree, and it's my first one. It's not great, but it's my first attempt, and I kind of like it. I was actually inspired by B-Dubs' Giant Season 10 tree, and although it's not the same in scale, I. And then, if you follow the living herds, you'll end up at the island. Of course, you have to get on it by using a jump. But this is actually supposed to be like a island round. Although it's a bit smaller, you can see that I did some inspiration. The island is split into 3 parts. One part has a ledge, another has a volcano, and the other has absolutely no significance whatsoever. This is a custom tree I built, but I'm not as proud of it as the other one. And 2 of the islands actually have sugarcane growing on them. Granted, I don't use sugarcane that much, but I like to harvest it every once in a while. You never know when you need something. Of course, that could just be me being paranoid. As I said, this was supposed to be a Wuhu Island replica, but I found out that that might be too big of a project. This was literally my second build in this world, and so I decided to make a smaller version, and we ended up here. It did turn out pretty well, though, I'll give you that. And then, if you take the unmarked path, you can actually see my house. And then, if you take the actual path, you'll end up at my biggest builds ever, the tower. The tower is actually, as I said, pretty big. Of course, not big by mega basis standards, but it's one of the biggest things ever built. As you can see, it's got a security guard. I know, pretty high tech over here. And if you take the stairs upstairs, you'll actually enter the second floor, which is unfurnished. And then you continue, you get to the third floor, the fourth floor. They're all currently unfurnished. But the main thing about this tower is that it's got this sort of balcony kind of thing that connects the fourth and fifth floor. As you can see, you can jump off the end, and that's one way to get up floors. But otherwise, you can take the ladders as usual. Don't ask me why there's chickens here. If you're wondering why there's particles coming from the ceiling, it's because this part's actually a tank. I only got like 6 or something fishes, but I plan to fill it up soon. And then you get the almost last floor, and again, it's kind of empty. You can get a nice view of the other side. And then we have the final floor. It's got a custom tree that you can see right there, and it doesn't have any railings, so that you can actually jump off and fall in the pond below. I'm kind of proud of this thing. I mean, it's not the scale of a mega build, but I think I understand what it's like to build one now. And then, if you continue on the paths, the one that goes behind the house, you will arrive at Budget Stonehenge. This was actually inspired by Tom in its Stonehenge vlog the other day that he posted, and I decided to make a small replica version in my world. This was in 1.8. As I said, this world was begun recently, so I shifted to 1.14 again recently. It serves as a good arena during night, and in the morning it's actually a good sight. Now we're gonna move on to arguably one of my worst builds in this world. You'll notice a kind of ship looking thing. If you go through the secret entrance at the bottom and you open the hatches, you'll end up on the deck or the cockpit. I'm not sure what they call this, but it's not my greatest build, probably because it's out of place. But if you parkour a bit, you'll actually reach the ceiling, the roof. You'll reach the roof of the moon, and from here you can get a nice view of everything: the house, the field, the island, and the tower. And again, as usual, you can jump off from here, and you'll somehow magically arrive at my place, from which you can take a right, and you'll end up in the villager houses. This was the first house I occupied. There were villagers here, but I forgot to secure them, and now this is just a deserted village. I kind of took ownership of all the houses, and so I built this using the upside down mode from 1.8.9. And then you get to the main attraction. The generation for this seed was kind of whack, and so there were these giant cobblestone and dirt columns because there was a ravine right near the houses. In any case, you can jump down and swim up the water that I've placed, and you can get to the top by climbing the staircase that I dug on the side of this farm. This was my first time finding one of these generation glitches, so I'm happy to see that it's one of the more interesting ones. I got stuck down here a couple of times though, so I should probably take care of that. Again, this house is kind of normal, and if you continue, you can just get back to the house. I left these trees as a marker sort of thing to see where each house goes. And yeah, those are the only four houses that I haven't touched. That's all there is to it. Hey, welcome to the end of the video. Thank you for watching. So sorry for the replay footage. I didn't have anything good and ready. But if you do like it, let me know and I'll continue making videos in this format. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, do whatever you want. Thank you, and I'll see you later.